Yo, what's up, guys? Back for a baseball video today. I'm going to be talking about the 12-game Wednesday slate. So baseball is winding down. When baseball is winding down, we know NBA is right around the corner. So super excited for NBA. Crushed it last year. If you guys remember my monster night, we took home like 40,000. That was insane. Hoping we can get another night like that for basketball. So I'm super excited for basketball being back. With that being said, let's get into some of these picks. Please be sure to drop a like and subscribe. Before we get started, at pitcher today, there are quite a number of options that I think you can consider. At the top, DeGrom is fine. He's a little too expensive, so I'm not really interested in DeGrom because there are guys right below him that have the same upside. I like Chris Sale a lot today. I'm going to go ahead and plug him in. Chris Sale's only 11-1. That is a big discount when it comes to Chris Sale. It is his last start before the playoffs, and the Red Sox even said that he's going to throw over 90 pitches today. He gets the best matchup on the board at home against an Orioles team. Strikes out at an insane clip. Chris Sale played the Orioles about a month ago. He had 12 strikeouts through 5 innings, only threw 68 pitches. If Chris Sale was stretched out in that game, he probably would have had 18 strikeouts and pitched a complete game shutout. He was just that dominant. He has absolutely dominated this Orioles team all 3 times. He has 29 strikeouts in 16 innings. There's nobody on the Orioles that can hit him. At 11-1, I love the discount we get off Sale. I'm calling a great spot for a 40-point game for Chris Sale today, assuming that he does go over 90 pitches like we're being told. Second pitcher I like is Shane Bieber, another strikeout. Another great strikeout matchup against the White Sox. Bieber has a filthy slider, and the White Sox just cannot hit sliders at all. They strike out against sliders so much. Shane Bieber should just continue throwing that pitch and just have a huge game, kind of like he did against the Rays. So I think this is a great spot for Bieber. He's at 8,900, a little priced up. I don't really like to pay that much for a Bieber who's kind of inconsistent, but I just love the matchup for him against this White Sox team without Abreu. They just strike out so much, and Bieber has pretty good filthy pitches, so I think he's a great play today. Another guy that I would consider if you're paying up is Marquez. I've been all over Marquez lately. He's at 10-2, ERA's under 4. He's just been that good. So I think he's fine, but I think going up a little bit to Chris Sale makes sense too. So I like Marquez. Tanaka is also in play at 95. But I think I'm kind of sticking to the top today. There's not really a ton of value pitchers that I think you can go to today, so kind of spending at the top. At first base, a value first baseman that I like is Eric Hosmer. He's only 3,400 today. Great price tag on Hosmer. We were expected for Bumgarner to pitch for the Giants, but instead it is Casey Kelly, a journeyman who's just making his 3rd spot start. Not sure how long he's going to go. And the Giants' bullpen isn't great. So the Padres are all underpriced. Nobody plays the Padres, but there's some great value plays on that team like Hosmer. Franmil Reyes is my favorite player to play on the Padres because nobody plays him, and he absolutely crushes. And Galvis hitting leadoff has just been on fire too. So those are the 3 plays I would consider from the Padres. They're all super cheap with the upside. And Hosmer at 3,300 allows you to pay up for 2 top-end pitchers. They're hitting righties really well this year, and lately he's been hitting a lot better than he was for power than earlier in the year. So I think at 3,300 he makes for a great value play. Second base, I love the Oakland A's and Mariners today. I think doing a double stack of that team is a good idea. Specifically, I'm all over the A's side a lot just because Felix Hernandez has just been terrible this year. Just been getting hit left and right, and the A's are the best team in the league against righties. They should knock out Felix pretty early today. And Lowry at second base, 4,200. I don't know, he's just shy of 100 RBI. He's just been having a great season. I think he makes for a pretty solid play here at 4,200. His price tag is pretty good considering the matchup. In the outfield, another A that I like is Piscotty. I'm not sure I'm going to have enough money to pay up for Chris Davis, who's pretty expensive. So instead, I'll pay up for Piscotty, who's having a career year. He's absolutely been crushing righties, so you would expect Piscotty to be better against lefties, But this year he's been way reverse splits, and he has just crushed righties on the road. He's been hitting the ball well, has great numbers against Felix. So at 4,200, with the A's still fighting for the Yankees with the wild card. So with the home field in the wild card, it's still an important game for the A's. So they're gonna try to win as much as they can. So I love Piscotty, and then Nelson Cruz is way too cheap at 4,000. Like against Edwin Jackson, be all over that. Cruz has crushed Jackson in his career, 4 for 10, 3 extra base hits, and a home run. So he's way too cheap at 4,000. He's one of the best power hitters in the league, and at home, he's not great at home, but the matchup is too good. Edwin Jackson has started to regress in some of his starts, so I think this is a good spot for Cruz and maybe a couple other Mariners like Healy if he's in the lineup. He's super cheap. Maybe Segura or Cano as well. Cano's been raking too, so I think if you're playing a bunch of lineups, play some Cano. But that does it for today's video. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it, and good luck today.